Inilah metode perhitungan RAB profesional yang digunakan semua kontraktor ternama. Bisa hitung.
Oke guys, assalamualaikum guys. Kita main eFOOTBALL PlayStation dulu guys. Bentar guys, persiapan bentar guys. Kita dapat lawan siapa nih? Oke.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Barcelona ya.
Here's the whistle and here we go.
Zanetti.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Ball's gone
Waduh.
astray. He is just caressing the ball. Delivers with wit. And that should get the job done. He's had it taken off him. Not the most convincing of passes. Swung over. Now he's off and running. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ramaikan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is Batistuta. Oh, that's a good interception. Rashford. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Savio. Oh, shooting chance!
Bengong lembek kita ya.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kimmich. No joy this time. Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Dixon. And this is Messi.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Waduh.
He knows it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Sana guys.
Rijkaard. Nice physical challenge. Ljungberg. Now it's Perez. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Saviola. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent chance! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Dixon. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Spread it left. Now it's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Pires.
Waduh.
Ball has bounced loose now. Crosses it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shifted it to the flank. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Dixon. That's a throw.
Manis.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. Xabi Alonso. And Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Xabi Alonso. That's Rijkaard.
Eh.
Looking for options for movement.
Tuh.
Zanetti.
Bisa nyerang guys.
Xabi Alonso. And this is Saviola. Dani Olmo. And it's half
Bisa
time.
nyerang ya.
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives.
Assalamualaikum Bang Azril ya, Liga Inggris Man United versus Leeds. Besok bos jam 2 ya.
They are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Dani Olmo. Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Dani Olmo. Zanetti receives it in a wide position.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Luffy Daniel. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam bos. Mana
And we have
bos?
our very first corner.
Ow.
And that has been cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Waduh.
And the whistler's gone for a
Waduh.
reckless challenge there. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Eh. Gak bisa.
And it's Rijkaard. Foot in. Now, can they get him away? Ljungberg. He is through here.
Up.
Oh, it's hit the post. I think that's
Oh,
offside.
offset
Yes,
guys
it
kita
is.
guys. Sudah offset dah gol lagi ya. Kacau.
Defending was strong and firm. Danny Olmo conjures time and space where few can. And this is Batistuta.
Aduh.
A little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Arsenal still this single goal behind. Messi. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's neat. Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. This
Aduh.
is Batistuta. And it's Zanetti. Vicious ball here. And this is Saviola. It's a good spell of possession, this. Caceres. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Ramaikan. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's found a way past. Ljungberg.
Waduh.
To admire in the run and the defending.
Cekatin guys.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Getting up there! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Berat banget lawannya guys.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Just about up to 75 minutes, and here's Azar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread to the right.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kok nggak jelas semua umpannya.
Vieira looking for the run. Now it's
Eh.
Haaland. And he's quick to get rid. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. An instinctive delivery. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Maradona moves short. This is out, and the shot!
Waduh.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And now they can spring out of defence. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's in plenty of space here.
Up.
It's
Puh.
rising! And he
Masih
was there to get
kena
a
itu guys.
vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Hazard. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. The pass is intercepted. Neymar Haaland.
Kok offset Haaland guys.
The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get it through?
Saviola really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aduh.
Schmeichel claims comfortable. Sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Caceres has the space to scheme. Neymar. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's got away.
Up.
Couldn't quite
Waduh.
get to that. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a
Nah
big
guys.
moment.
Yang penting selamat, tidak kalah ya.
Time for a cool head, and
Eden
that is
Hazard guys.
precisely what he showed. You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Back to... and we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your reflections then, Jim.
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Oke. Ada yang mabar? Belum ada ya. Minum dulu guys. Barcelona lagi ya. Neymar mulai ya. Jorginho, kita suasana baru dulu guys. Barella Dia spesialis nyerang dari kanan ya. Batistuta jadi second striker. Ada rich card ya. Oliver Kahn yang lama ya. Iya.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond.
Tapi anak gawangnya gerak itu. Duh. Nah, apa nih guys? Kok aneh ya? Tiba-tiba keluar sendiri. Ya sudahlah. Nah, apa nih guys? Kumat lagi penyakitnya Konami nih guys. Konami, kenapa Konami? Kumat lagi ya. Harus absen dulu kayaknya guys. Kok tiba-tiba exit sendiri ya, kayak penyakit lama ya, kambuh lagi kayaknya. Coba lagi. Bah. Nah, apa ini guys? Disuruh main event. Oke, kita main event ya. Kita cari Arsenal, pemain Arsenal kita ya, Madueke. Valori, Madueke. Mana Gyökeres guys? Eze, Merino. Kalau ini sama ya, yang baru aja. Timber sudah ada. Ini Gyökeres nih. Kita belum punya Gyökeres. Havertz yang itu mana ya? Itu udah Havertz. Tuh udah gak ada space lagi guys. Havertz, mana Havertz ya? Gabriel Jesus tapi jangan terus satu yang LEF aja ya. Tuh mana sudah. Nah ikut CF deh. Oh ini Gabriel Jesus sih. Aduh, udah bawa back jadinya nih. Aduh, backnya mana nih guys? Magalhaes. Waduh, nggak ada lagi. Jadi lama ya. Kok jadi lama? Push MU guys. Timber belum di upgrade, belum di training ya. Wah, Fred gak kita bawa guys. Backnya 5 bos. Oh iya, back keduanya kita bawa siapa ya? Ramsdale guys. Kita bawa Ramsdale. Mudah-mudahan tidak exit lagi ya.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, you can't really overlook the importance of Bruno Fernandes in this side. A lot of players of his ilk may be seen rightly or wrongly as luxury players, and he's anything but. A work ethic I've always admired, and he's still hard at it as ever.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That's an imaginative pass. We've seen that early. Used the certain sixth sense. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ljungberg, he has found the way through.
Waduh,
Dealt with that really well.
belum tajam lekukannya.
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Stood up well to him there. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Ødegaard. Tries to play it through.
Manis guys. Jokeres. Pose itunya kok nggak keluar ya.
Arsenal take the lead. There was to be only one outcome. Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Beuh. Aneh nih guys. Gimana nih guys? Kenapa? Uish. Exit sendiri ya. Exit sendiri guys.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch.
Oh, good effort!
Tuh.
That's going to go a long way. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Ljungberg. He is through here. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chooses to go crossfield. Rodri. McAllister. Now it's Torres. And they can counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played out towards the right wing. And he cuts out the supply. Ambitious ball here. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ljungberg. Now this could be a chance. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered across.
Kemana tuh guys?
And it's hoisted clear. Jorginho! That was superb goalkeeping.
Jorginho is offering a right smile there.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Foden. And it's Palmer. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Kali ke Cole Palmer.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Okazaki. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Dixon. Ljungberg. And he whips it in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a begging.
Counts. Jokerej touches it back. McAllister. That has been cut short. Ljungberg, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Calafiori. And here's Perez. He's found space here.
Kok kesana guys?
And back out.
Wah,
And it's Jorginho. Dixon. He's done very well to take that back. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. Dixon. Now it's Rosicki. And he's whipped
Hup.
greatly. Now who's going to
tidak
be first
masuk
to this?
guys.
Now it's Torres. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Palmer. Oh, Red, nice interception. Ljungberg threads one in. Now it's Rosicki. Opts to the shots.
Man, diskus Gyökeres guys.
Arsenal! Arsenal take the
Serangan
lead.
balik cepat Gyökeres. Wih, wih.
What's your opinion on that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
After 43 minutes is number 21.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling.
From chance for a shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? About as smooth as
David
it
Raya
gets.
kenapa tidak bisa nangkap bola?
Once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that
Hey.
the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then
Yeah.
again, I don't...
And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although...
Bulan. Apa ya? Ini guys. Ya, kita enjoy aja guys. Kita enjoy aja main guys. Server ekonomi tidak stabil ya. Liverpool. Aduh, partai. Martinelli. Isak Bergkamp guys. Bikin baur.
Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
Just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Perez. Ødegaard tries a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Gusto. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Szoboszlai, he's on it, can he get away?
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
They cross-field, changing the point of attack. Calafiori. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Ødegaard.
I'd be disappointed with that.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well read, and the danger is averted. Perez. Now it's Isak. And this is Count. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested.
Great chance! It's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Pas menang, exit sendiri ya. Ya bos.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Perez has it in a wide position.
Oh.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's... Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shot could be off. There's the shot.
Buh.
And it's in. They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise. The finish
Kali
sumptuous.
nendang langsung
Well,
gol
it's an
ya.
example of counter-attacking at its finest.
Loh,
Real
kan?
cut and thrust.
Apa guys? Tuh, kok problem ya? Apanya yang problem guys? Nggak tahu kita. Lanjut. Ini belum di training nih. Kenapa kok exit terus ya? Coba speed test. Wih,
Well, this is just joyous.
Kimbaur.
The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of role he's going to have here.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion.
Not a bad combination.
This is a promising build-up. And here's Okazaki. Wilshere. Okazaki. That's a danger. Surely! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Hep.
Hops for safety. And the pass is intercepted. Driving forward. That's tidy. Calafiori swings it
Hep.
across.
Aduh.
Wilshere.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything
Beuh.
up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Saka. Across it goes.
Ooh.
Keeper's dealt with that. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Makalele. Knocks it out wide. Saka's delivery. Keeper has
Kok
taken
dipentalin terus
decisive
ya?
action. Can he finish? It's there! That was a given. It always was.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Charlton have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And here's Torres. Ljungberg.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Out of play for a throw. Gabriel. Now he's off and running. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Calafiori. And it's Perez. Perez scooting forward. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Okazaki. Knocks it into space. Jorginho. Zubimendi. Gyökeres. Looking for the run.
Kirain Rosicki.
Okazaki. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zubimendi. Makaleli. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Zubimendi.
Bantu. Itu Lele.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Jorginho. Zubimendi. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yumba! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Jorginho with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Itu Lele.
Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread out to the left. Tries to pass it through. So no
Cool.
flag here. Wilshere.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba looks to the other side. And Dixon.
Bah.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Can he get it through? The referee says that is that for the first half.
Alexander Arnold.
It's simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a quick
Arsenal
reminder today that
unable to get
we
back
make
onto level
sure
terms
for
before
any
half-time.
without
They
the
trail
provided.
1-0.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Back on the way then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this.
Eh.
I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Saliba. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ljungberg. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Perez. Gyökeres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Jorginho.
Eh.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Perez. Nicely weighted ball. See that early. Used a certain sixth
The
sense.
attendance for this match was 28,997.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Defending was strong and firm. So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he's opted for the long pass. And now the breakaway. Jude. Makaleli. And here's Saka. That has not gone well. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Wilshere. Jude. It's Saka. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Okazaki. And he's intervened well there.
Bah.
The most accurate pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Torres. Okazaki. It's Okazaki! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Johnson surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by
Kok
now.
sana ngirimnya?
Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Charlton have reclaimed it. Van Dijk. Saliba. And here's Saka. Makaleli. Thinks about the shot. Arsenal are running out of time and out of options.
Well,
Waduh.
whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And here's Okazaki. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ljungberg. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ljungberg.
Maju-maju nih.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it.
Bata.
An
It's
exciting
eFOOTBALL,
encounter
eFOOTBALL
with both
bos,
sides,
not
which
FIFA
was a
bos.
genuine effort to go on and win it.
Tumben ini gak exit sendiri guys. Waduh, kalah terus guys. Oh, 3115. Tuh, kalau Fiori Ngeri banget guys.
The next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Timber is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's possibly the kind of player who'll come into his own in the latter stages, Peter, because others will begin to get tired, and yet this guy seems to just have the fitness to go on and on. And if it does get tight towards the end of this game, then he'll be the one that will stand out because he won't stop moving.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's Rice. Haaland. Dixon. Wilshere. Here's Ljungberg. Gyökeres. That's going wide left. A lot of spinners! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pressing high and with purpose. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rice. Now, can they get him away? The cross comes in. It's a decent clearance. Darwin gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nicely worked. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Ljungberg. Elects to cross.
Lari dia terus tuh. Please Mars, can we play? Create room, boss.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Jorginho is
Create room, boss.
Eze receives it in a good position here, and he's there to clear it. Wilshere. And it's Rosicki. Timber. Made over towards the opposite flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Dixon. Haaland. That's good vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Rosicki. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Perez. And he whips it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's Timber. Darwin. Now it's De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary. 15 minutes till half-time. Gyökeres. Wilshere. Played out wide. Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Wilshere! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Wilshere actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Ljungberg. field goal. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Goes for a shot!
Eh.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. SA has crossed it. Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Create a rule, boss, if you want to play, boss.
Timber. Looking for the run. Timber cuts it out. And it's Wilshire. We
Buh.
expected better, and so did he.
Sana yun.
Could move up a gear here. Floated through. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Brzezinski. Yokeresh.
Bah.
So a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal. That extra clinical edge.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0
Bah.
at the back.
Dah.
And we are back underway.
Konyol.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Where it came from. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, mana yang bantu?
Wilshire. Brzezinski. Passing is crisp and sharp. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Pires ready to try one. And the potential here for the first goal of the game.
Dia kok berhenti situ dia? Masuk Pires, guys. Tendangan bebas, guys. Pires ya, free kick.
A top player striking early. The perfect fillip to push on from what was a stunning finish.
That was beautiful.
Gerbet.
Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
It's lucky, boss.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Pires is onto it in a flash. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Yokeresh being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Apakah bisa masuk lagi Pires? Bow.
And that is high.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Romero. That's been cut out, well played.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another
Wah,
level.
si kena tuh.
And it's Eze. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Whoa.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more
Nice.
urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking to play him in. And here's the chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Bantu.
SA played into space.
Long ball.
Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Wah,
Nunez!
untung nggak masuk.
He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Nunez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
Coba main dulu. Rosiki sudah capek ya, easy. Gabriel Jesus, Madueke kanan. Aduh, backnya.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, there is that saying, Peter,
Hat.
that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
SA, lovely pass, but can he get there?
Wih,
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Arsenal with the corner, there first. Perez with the short one.
beuh.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Perez.
Waduh,
De Bruyne. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. We've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Swung over, Perez might just make this. And it's Eze. Spread neatly,
aduh.
nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bah, kok kesana ngirimnya? Long ball terus
Nice
liris.
looking ball. Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. And he was quick to react. Now it's Eze. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ljungberg. He is through here.
Eh,
Oh, they could be
Eh.
shoots.
buh. Udah
A
masuk
real
ya.
chance and a real let-off.
Substitutions taking place.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's found a way through, and here's Jesus.
There will be 3 minutes
Ljungberg.
time.
Bah,
And that is expertly dealt with. That's destined for the flank. He's on it. Can he get away? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Eze. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And time is up. Arsenal have done it. The
Iras
perfect
cetak gol
outcome
tenangan
in
bebas,
this
guys.
most pressured of games.
Harus kita save ya.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Mungkin dapat poin. Coba lagi liga ya. Ridho, ada eFootball Malaysia Liga. Oh gitu bos ya. eFootball Malaysia Liga. Nazar prolific winger tapi ya. Waduh, aduh ada gulit guys. Ridho, semoga ada Liga 1 eFootball. Oh siap, Liga 1 eFootball ya. Kalau tim Indonesia yang ada baru Persib Bandung aja ya.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but
Bah.
partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Ljungberg, he's picked his way through.
Waduh,
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sylvester kok ngeri banget ya.
Now it's Osimhen.
Wah,
Loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Oh, looks a good one.
kok gak kuat ngejar guys.
Great timing.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Beuh,
Look at the speed. He's having a shot. Goal!
kok begitu ya?
It's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Terrific effort.
Aduh,
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres.
Ridho,
clearly
Persib
falling
Bandung
behind
juara
the
Liga
keeper.
1. Oh, kayaknya masih bisa dikejar ini bos.
Arsenal with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Dixon takes a shot.
Waduh, udah masuk guys.
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Arsenal are behind here despite their domination of possession. That was good alertness. Costa Curta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time.
It's
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Space for him to turn and look. Messi.
up.
It's
Masih
a
kena
loose
tuh guys.
through the net.
Aduh.
Deftly away.
Eh.
Well read. The danger is averted.
Iya.
And it's Perez. Van Bouten cuts out the pass.
Kena kepala kau. Bah.
It's a throw in. Albert Ferrer. And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. And he's picked it up out wide.
Bah.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a
Itu ya.
way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rido, kamu eFootball usia bos.
This looks promising. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Uh,
Oh, nearly, nearly. And here's Osimhen. Almost half an hour in now. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi. And it's Conte. Costa Curta. Conte. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Spread to the right.
Waduh.
Silva gets across and deals with it.
uh,
Cuts out the supply. Pull it. And it's Perez. Vieira. Vieira.
Salah
He
kirim
is
terus.
offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Van Nistelrooy clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he
Good
was
he.
set on trying to do everything his way.
Messi.
Bah.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Idih.
And here's Osimhen. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Okay, being behind in the
Aduh.
break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Costa Curta. It's Perez. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Messi. And here's Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Eh.
It's a good ball through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Perez. Swung over. That is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time.
Keep
They
your
trail
eyes on
1-0.
your children during the match at
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for
Hey.
what follows in the second. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
This is being shifted off here. This is Batistuta. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to shut.
Osimhen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And the shot's on. And Batistuta off the post. Just
Sekali tendang langsung gol ya guys.
cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. Minimal laps, maximum punishments. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Decent chance!
Aduh.
Moves back to front. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Dixon. And this is Torres. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Header! And again! It's a goal!
Baru ganas ya dia.
Some
Sudah
heroic
ketinggalan ya.
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Number 21.
Arsenal may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Torres. And he's intervened well there. Chiellini. Xavi Alonso. Over to the right flank. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's the chance to counter.
Bantu
But that was
Sylvester.
asking for too much. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot!
Baru bisa.
Well taken goal.
Baru Pires bisa apa?
Back to within
Fernando
one.
Torres ini ya.
Interesting. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. De Bruyne. This is Batistuta. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Aduh.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Bah.
Looking to play him in. And it's Perez. And here's Torres. Succumbs to the pressure. Torres has been caught there. It's a foul.
Messi udah capek.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have movement on both
Putis
benches.
tuh, tuh sini nang bos.
He may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Fire.
Sudah ya.
21. ATAU. Substitution.
Waduh, kena guys.
By a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
That's a throw. Sylvestre venturing down the left. Kimmich. Arsenal could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Aduh,
Knocks it into space. And it's been played through.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
aduh kok kesana umpannya.
The less said about that pass, the better. Dixon sends it crossfield. Hakimi
Aduh.
gets across to intercept that. Pull it. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Maradona. Great fit. That is
Waduh,
Minute has been indicated.
emang guys.
denied by an instinctive save.
That's very,
Ya,
very
buang
good. You
waktu
can't
deh,
ask
guys.
for much more than that.
Belum beruntung guys.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that looks a decent ball. There will be 4 extra minutes.
Well,
Played right into his path. Costa Curta.
tuh kok ke situ ya.
Played not to not, but there is time for no more. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance
Just a
of
quick
things.
announcement, and an exciting one too. We're
Thoughts on
about
what
to
we've just
announce
seen?
today's hockey
Well, you can
numbers.
never
Please
predict
watch
the
screen
results
if you
of
haven't
these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
kalah terus guys. Tadi exit sendiri tadi ya. Lionel Messi. Waduh, ngeri banget guys. Udah jam 9:30 ya, nggak kerasa ya. Oke. Bikin bor
So
lagi.
bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Arsenal juga guys.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Aduh.
Certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond
Mainkan Arsenal.
the defence, there's going to be an awful lot
Aduh,
asked of
kena.
the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice looking ball. Oh, red. Nice interception.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more
Rudiger.
holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
Messi tries to pass it through. It's going across goal. Keeper gets his hands on it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Gerrard. That has been cut short. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He'll try from
Ooh.
distance. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really
Lempet
looked
naik
sharp
nang.
there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ljungberg,
Mana Pires?
bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Waduh, sampai jatuh guys.
Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word. Threads one in.
Aduh.
Yeah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukchu. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Ljungberg. Dixon. Sends it crossfield.
Waduh.
Good looking ball. And here's Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich. And it's Messi. Here's Ljungberg. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi.
Bah.
Messi. Ljungberg. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Bah.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Nice control. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's not the best
Bah.
when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably...
And he shoots! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long.
Uh.
And that happens, it gets pinched.
Batistuta
Wah.
shapes to shoot!
Kok
Goal!
aneh.
Arsenal take the lead.
Bolanya ya.
Some heroic goalkeeping,
Tuh.
but even that couldn't save them this time.
Duh.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability
Aduh,
to be
Liverpool
in the right
kenapa
place
ini?
at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first moment of real significance. Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford.
Shooting chance!
Balas juga guys.
And that's it.
Torres.
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Van Bantu. He's looking wide. Costa Curta. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Puh.
Tumble under that challenge. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Aduh.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Costa Curta. Final seconds
Waduh.
now. And it's Batistuta.
Waduh
He's found
lolos.
space here. And he's in on shoots. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period. Over to the right flank. It's a promising position.
Buh.
Sit across.
Kok kelewat
Well, it might be the first
dikit.
time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ljungberg.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Bantu.
Eh,
He's had it nicked away. Now it's Forlan. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
wah,
There's the shot. Another goal.
balikan kenapa ya?
Arsenal into the lead once more. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Van Bantu cuts out the pass. He's found a way through. Real chance.
Nggak offset ya?
And there we have it,
Kacau.
the two-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Van Bantu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Oh, good ball!
Costa Curta.
Costa Curta has it in a wide position. Terrific effort. He pondered over it,
Sana
and
lagi,
that goes
bos.
down as a chance missed.
Halan.
Simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Rudiger. Dixon. That's a little off target. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no joy this time. Well played. That has knocked out the danger.
Waduh, kok nunggu dulu Barella ya.
Most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta. Barella. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's been cut out. Well played.
Beh,
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yeah.
tuh kenapa nih
Can
guys?
they get him away? Arsenal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Maradona. Barella. A really well measured
Mau
ball.
kemana ya?
And it's Kukcu. He's a sharp little ball here. Kukcu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That is a little... It's
Tuh,
Maradona!
tak kena tuh.
And how did he not put that away?
Well, this could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Defending here is really tight. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer
Nggak
ball.
bisa guys.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Neymar.
Uk.
Oh, it's got in!
Gol apa tapi guys?
Well, that's really
Gol bunuh
unfortunate.
diri ya.
He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Kukcu. Coming on to replace him is
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Kok tak mati?
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this,
Eh.
but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And this is the big chance.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Maradona! Now, who's going to be first to this?
This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Maradona plays it short.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro cuts it out. Costa Curta. Neymar. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Looking for the run and the through ball. Oh, super! Takes a shot.
Aduh, kalah guys.
There goes the final whistle.
Guys, kita sekian dulu guys.
Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open, and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Oh guys, kita cukup sekian dulu guys. Terima kasih semuanya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.